Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue our journey south on I-95 starting at mile marker 125 in Spotsylvania County, Virginia. While we won't pass through any incorporated towns in this segment, we do encounter the all too familiar stop-and-go traffic. At times we slow to a crawl or even come to a complete stop, only to pick up speed with no apparent reason. There are no accidents, no stalled vehicles, and no visible obstructions, just unpredictable congestion. Much like in our last video, we cover less ground than expected due to these frequent slowdowns. Adding to the adventure, a search for a restroom and a much-needed cup of coffee leads us to exit the highway 3 separate times. I'll share that story a little later since, well, there's not much else happening on this stretch of road. Over the next few miles, we'll cross the Nee River, followed by the Po River and the Matta River. The Matta River gets its name from the meeting of the Mat River and the Ta River. Further downstream, the Po and Nee rivers merge to form the Pony River. Eventually, all of these come together to form the Mattapony River, showing a unique naming convention here. We enter Caroline County, which has been home to the State Fair of Virginia since 2009. In 2003, the fair purchased Meadow Farm to serve as its new location after outgrowing its previous sites. For many years, the fair was held in Richmond and later in Henrico County, but increasing development and the event's growing size forced a move. Before relocating to Meadow Farm, it took place at Strawberry Hill in central Henrico County at a facility that later became Richmond International Raceway. Caroline County had a population of 30,887 as of the 2020 census. Frustration was setting in as the slow-moving traffic dragged on. At this point, it felt like we had been crawling through Virginia for hours, yet we had barely covered 60 miles. In need of a break, we took exit 110, labeled Ladysmith, hoping to find a restroom and some coffee. Our first stop was a Sheetz gas station, a brand we'd always heard good things about. The parking lot wasn't particularly full, but when we got inside, it was packed with people. No clue where they came from. The restroom lines snaked through the store. The checkout line was even worse, and the place was a mess, with overflowing trash cans spilling onto the floor. It was clear that the staff couldn't keep up with the flood of customers. Seeing the disaster unfolding around us, we bailed and went looking for a better option. Our next idea was a rest area, usually a solid choice for clean restrooms even if coffee wasn't on the menu. But when we got there, it was just as chaotic. Still in need of caffeine, we decided to push on and try our luck at another exit further down the road. At exit 104, we took another shot at finding a good truck stop or restaurant. A blue sign showed that there was a Dunkin' Donuts at this exit, but we missed the arrow pointing to the left, so we made a right, drove by several places to turn around, and ended up making a U-turn at US Highway 1. On the other side of I-95, we found the Dunkin' Donuts inside a gas station, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but we were able to use the restroom and get coffee. Then we headed back to I-95 and got back on the road. We conclude today's video at mile 103. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to our channel members listed on the end screen. You too can help support our channel for as little as $1 a month and get early access to our regular videos. But either way, be sure to give us a thumbs up, share and follow us on social media, subscribe, leave a comment below, and join us for our next 504 road trip.